like the conversation. And listen, I could. Hey, look, when I dropped this call, even who he say molested him and shit like that or whatever at the end of the call was kind of crazy too. But it's a lot going on with this nigga, man. But I know
he got thighs too.
Huh?
So he got thighs too. God damn.
Y'all want to hear the audio?
Man, run that shit, man. Run that shit, man.
Yeah, run that shit.
Hold on a second.
Niggas out here getting tired and shit, man. This shit crazy.
Nah, he ain't, man, he went through some whole other shit. I ain't gonna lie. And then the fucking person who did it to him was gonna make the shit even more diabolical.
Yo, that nigga, yo, son. That nigga said, yo, I was the first black nigga in the cartel, my nigga. I'm like, yo, son, come on, man.
They'll try to knock your motherfucking head off when they see you.
Yo, son, that nigga said, yo, we was gonna kidnap John F. Kennedy Jr. He said, yo, I was in the hotel.
Yup, that was the shit I was breaking down. Hold up, wait, let me bring this shit up.
That nigga diabolical. I'm gonna find out if his mother's still alive and find out what cartel he
Nah, his mom died. His mom died. His daddy died.
I was gonna try to get it back. I was gonna try to offer that information. Get rid of him and his motherfucking mama for having his right ass.
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to find this motherfucking
That bitch womb is polluted. Ain't that? That's like you said the other night, God. Your womb is polluted.
Yeah, wound is polluted. Like my nigga Tony told our power at the dinner table, nigga, I can't fucking get with us.
Yo, this shit right here, man. Got Bullet Gotti in the motherfucking building. Mafia Material Mobcast.
Already
talking that shit.
Hit that motherfucking like if you in this bitch. Shit show.
Damn. That nigga Charles Cosby got motherfucking died.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the whole story is we was cool, right? So look, while I'm waiting for this shit to pull up and all that. So we was actually cool, my nigga. And you know, before like all the Facebook shit became like the craze, like I knew this nigga, like, you know what I mean, before all of this shit. So now what happens is the documentary come out, he got his little Facebook fan club, and I guess he thought I was gonna be a member, but it's like, my nigga, you met me on a different time, like. And then the crazy shit is you gonna hear in the audio just how fucking like, all right, you would think this nigga got a documentary out and shit, right? So I would probably be the nigga clout chasing or whatever, saying that, you know, our relationship was more than what it was. You know what I mean? Like playing the shit up.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga doing this shit to me. But then when we fall out, it's like you want people to believe this whole bullshit ass narrative and shit like that. Like I'm something to play with. And you really finna hype one of these niggas up to try to crash out thinking they gonna win some brownie points with you. And that shit ain't gonna go nowhere but wrong, bro.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So hold on a second. I'm gonna I actually got the audio clip on.
So that's you think that nigga CC like just in it to like have a beard?
Yeah, on God, yup. The longest beard he could find. To match all that dick he taking.
But I don't understand it with that. So you think that nigga CC like just in it to like have a beard?
Yeah, on God, yup. The longest beard he could find. To match all that dick he taking.
But I don't understand it with that man shit how this.
So look, that whole beard shit was when that nigga was on Facebook, like he would get into these little modes where he would write like these little posts and shit. and he would talk about certain things that happened in his life that people ain't know. In one particular post, he talked about how his brother, one of his brothers, had molested him when he was 5 years old.
Get the fuck out.
You understand what I'm saying? So
died, man.
So now the whole shit. Nah, he said because his mom had just died. I want to say, or I think his pops had just died. Cause that was when everybody started realizing that the nigga, was like probably broke and shit. Because he was hitting niggas up, asking them for money and shit. At least this is what the nigga dude from Miami told me. You know what I mean? Who was on some shit. He said, what's up with your man? Why he hit me up asking me for money to get his daddy buried? Ain't his daddy the same one that left his mama for a man? So I'm like, bro, I don't know nothing about that. I said, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point in time, he already knew what it was to me, like, not asking me for no bread. Like, that's why I was kind of happy that he ain't paid me back all the money that, like, the little bread I loaned him and shit. And really, it was the type of shit that you give to a nigga and you don't really care if you get it back or not. You said you was going to pay me back, nigga. If you don't, you don't. You understand what I'm saying? I just never got to worry about you asking me for no bread again. You understand? But, bro, this shit, but that was the whole shit or whatever about the beard because Shorty, he tried to actually talk to her. And so she was on some shit like, yo, I think that nigga on the DL and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think he just be the hoes because he don't want people to know, he like putting on the front. Cause this nigga was like on some habitual, cheating type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that was what's going on or whatever and shit with old with old Yellow and shit like that. That was what that shit was about.
That nigga a different type of nigga, man.
This nigga really sitting here saying how like we had whole Thanksgiving feast on multiple occasions. He's been to my spot in Harlem and in Cali and all this other shit.
To see his son.
Huh?
When his son was born.
My nigga, nah, you mean like, I saw him after his son was born because he was out here with another bitch.
That's not how it wouldn't go. He couldn't, you couldn't make it when he was first born, so you sent the Air Force One, and then you came out later to see him.
Yo, listen, man, that Air Force One thing.
Lived there all his life, to live right there, ain't even come see him, but you came to see him.
So that's crazy that he even told that story. But here's the whole crazy shit. Here's the whole crazy shit about Charles saying that shit. That nigga heard me like tell a story. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was talking and we were talking about some shit. And I said, most of my friends, because he said something about like, yo, you always got a fresh pair of Air Force Ones on. Even like when he used to give me a birthday shout out on his page, he used to say happy birthday to the realest nigga who ever put on a pair of Air Forces. Right? Mm-hmm. So now, he had said something about the Air Force. I'm like, oh yeah, I said these my go-tos and my favorites. I said to the point that usually when most of my partners or whatever, like when they have their kids, I said I bought them their first pair of Air Force Ones. Like little baby joint. So he literally took that story and sat here and told you that I bought a pair of Forces for little Cece. Yo, sorry.
You didn't?
No, nigga.
Dave, stop playing.
No, nigga, I didn't. Like, listen, check this out. Mo.
He showed me a picture of a pair of little Force Ones.
Mo.
He said you sent his son.
Listen to me. Listen to me, right? Man, now, this is how real this shit.
I think I deleted his messages.
This is how real this shit is, right? Now, peep this. Wouldn't it make me look... Hold on. But now, Mo, look. I'm just trying to paint the picture for you, right? Watch this shit. it would make me seem like more of a, you know what I'm saying, like a flex. Like if I said, yeah, you know, I bought that nigga kid some shoes. Like I'm not even finna sit here and like support the lie even when it makes me look good. I didn't buy that nigga no fucking Listen, even the shit that he.
But so that like that's the first shit. So this is the whole shit, bro. This nigga got all of these stories, and then when we fall out or whatever and shit, you want to sit here and spin this whole narrative and shit like you were doing something for me and shit, like, or like saying shit like, yo, you'll pay a nigga 10 rack to break my jaw and all that shit or whatever. And the whole thing I said is like, bruh, if you pay a nigga 10 rack to come and break my jaw, I hope you got half of it on him, because I'm taking that shit. I'm about to come up, nigga. You gotta be fucked up, man. But you know, the crazy thing about it is the nigga told, you know, that's just one part of this shit. Like that shit a whole 12-minute clip and shit. But this nigga, bro, had made up so much shit. He done ran so many like different plays. I believe that he can't go back to East Oakland because he wasn't really, listen, he's saying that I took him all around the city and all that shit and all these different places. That nigga never could take me to Brookfield.
Wow.
When I first went to Brookfield Village and shit, when I first went to East Oakland, it ain't had nothing to do with that nigga. I was outside with the niggas in East Oakland and shit. Like, bro, even the whole crazy shit is, how do you tell people? All right, guys, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Imagine a nigga saying, yo, I make $5,000 to $10,000 a day from all of my different business ventures, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the nigga daddy died of AIDS, and he hit you up and asked you if you could loan him some money to bury his pops.
Mm-hmm.